anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstrick. Let's get this thing underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. To pass. It's Hawkins. The pocket breaking down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a wide receiver screen. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Back to pass. It's Hawkins. That's caught. It's Braswell. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Seminoles also to the line to run the hurry up. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, you want to get the ball out to your receiver, hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But, man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to 3rd and long.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. State offense heads back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Makes a quick catch.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Looking to throw it again. Just short completion to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, and this one could hurt you.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Now they're running on the toss. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Using his legs on the scramble. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Second down and goal upcoming. Tight end goes in motion. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. Oh, and he's got some space here. On the move. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Seminoles. He'll stroll into the end zone.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll run it to the left. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against.
They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
They'll field it close to the 50. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. At the 30, at the 20. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down, spotted near the 41.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete, almost had his 2nd interception of the game. It's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Gets rid of it on the move. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession.
That's caught. It's Braswell. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
The Noles hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Looking to pass. It's Hawkins.
Catch made on the out route.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles.
The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. It's a toss to the left side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Second down play coming up.
He keeps it on a design run.
They stop him right at the 24. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
Number 32 in punt formation to kick it away.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
To throw, it's Hawkins. Caught near the sticks. It's Hamilton.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket.
He gets the first and still going.
They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And the Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. The sack moves him into extreme field goal range. You've got to do something now in second and long. Look at a pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
They're able to get him down. Now it's third and short with 21. Defense trying to make a stand here to prevent a touchdown.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
Defense does a good job at taking away the short routes and anything that might be close to the first down marker. The problem is they didn't account for the quarterback's legs. He pulls it down and picks up a first down.
The Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Caught over the middle, it's Gibson. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. The pass ball is incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Tailback takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He gets the first and more. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it, you're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the mark.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. To throw, it's Hawkins. Tries the right with a quick throw. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Florida State.
This will likely be the last play of the half. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick this deep to begin the 2nd half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the 3rd quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. He finds some space. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Scanning the field, it's Nelson. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
He'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Powerful running here. Broken tackle still going. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Scanning the field, it's Nelson. With the catch, it's Hale. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, and they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pin back. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And the defense brings him down. The Noles will crank up the tempo. Third down play here out of the shotgun. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the Noles will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, look at the throw for it. Looking for the wideout. Caught on the outside. It's Hamilton. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. Look out, room to run here. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Oh, man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Seminoles moving quickly down the field here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Braswell. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida State. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they'll set up with a PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. Makes the grab. It's Hale. And the defense swarms not much. In on that completion.
Next, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the punting team is on the field. Do they know that it's first down? And the returner heads out of bounds. They're going to the air on the first play. Breaks free. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out.
Brings up second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Brant. Runner scoots out of bounds after... Decent yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got his man wide open. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, tie.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time. Breaks an open space. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going here.
Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's third down and 10. On the run, it's Braswell. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Noles will bring their punt team onto the field.
Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory.